us to move with Him. Amen. And that's the thing, that why we are here, we are moving with God. Because so easily when the Lord wants to move, we think that's in the flesh. Amen. And we discern that is in the flesh. But then there's the Spirit of God. He wants to move. He wants to move to a new dimension. He wants to be the voice in the area. And God cannot be the voice without people. Amen. He is the voice through the people of God and the sons and daughters of God. And we become the voice of God in the earth. And so your presence and your voice and your singing and your jumping becomes now the representatives of God in the earth. We have a great responsibility. God cannot do it without us. Amen. And that's why He created us a little lower than God. So He wants the God in the earth and the God in heaven to work hand in hand as a joint force together to change the earth. Amen. So tell your neighbor, you are important. You are very important in the eyes of God. Yes. Before we start anything, I'm going to start with this, what I've learned from my two spiritual graces that was in the city. I was sitting in that meeting and they will start speaking about a denouncing of a curse, a generational curse that has come from until 10 generations back. So powerful is a curse, because if the curse is not been removed over your life, it will go, you will be saved, but it will even block you and your generation after you will not receive what you're supposed to receive because of the curse. And they were saying that you have to denounce the curse over the people's lives. And many times we grow up without fathers, and whatever we experience the negativity in the house or from our grandparents, we then repeat that cycle because that's all that we know. If you grew up with a father who never blessed you, who never loved you, who never cared for you, you will now repeat that cycle. And then in the church, you will do the very same thing. Amen? You will repeat that cycle. So before we start today, we will now pray for you, and where we will denounce the curse over you, and then we release the blessing after the preaching of God over your life. Amen? So maybe your father passed on, he never released the blessing, and that's why you don't have the full capacity to succeed in life. But we are here this morning to do the job of your dad. Amen. And that's why you have a pastor, you have the ascension gifts, and then you there also have your spiritual father to do that. So that it is the heart of the Father to see that the sons and daughters excel in life. Amen. And they will be successful. But it's the heart of the devil to see that the children of God and the sons and daughters not to succeed. Amen. But we are here to remove that curse, to denounce that curse over your life, so that you can enjoy life and prosper in life. And so also pass the baton to the generation after you. Hallelujah. Is that okay?
Amen.
All right. No, past a little bit. Stand by the toes this morning. I mean, a little bit late. That's out. That's out. We are here to remove, to denounce the curse. So I'm going to ask you to come, stand there. You know that from generation. That's why some of our children is on drugs, in prison. They are trapped in other countries. They are dealing deals that you're not supposed to deal, because that's exactly the curse the devil has released from their grandfather's grandfather, grandfather. But we are going to denounce and erase the curse over your life. Amen. And then so that you can now be blessed. Just watch that boy there with a plug. If he dies in church, you can't blame him. Amen. So come. You can stand there, and then I'll pray for you, all of you.